This is a video.
Oh. I'm at Rekatina, and Tumblr URL is Team Free Purga Babes, and that's all, hyphen, because I'm the cool kid on the block.
Anyway, I am at Shalina Baysan. My Tumblr URL is Rouse-Beckett because, yeah. We're not really this awkward in real life. I mean, it's probably just the supernatural things happening in this house.
Speaking of, let's talk about Dick.
Spade Jr.
Yes. Recently, we were at a very, very special place.
Not Disneyland.
We don't have measles, but we do have a severe case of the supernatural STDs.
The what? It was the first supernatural convention in Arizona, so that was really special, I guess.
Yeah. Our next stop is Travis, because Travis Aaron Wade is our babe.
I think we were the hashtag OTWs even before.
Oh yeah! He's retweeted and favorited mostly this one. But that's because she wrote an article about it.
Which is now posted on Tumblr also. We started off our day, I guess, Saturday. What was that, 21st?
21st.
And we thought we were late, or at least there would be a lot of people in line. But when we got there, there was like 2 other girls over there that had been there since 6, which, as you might not know, is 2 hours before actual registration time.
I can't believe they actually let us in because we got there and I came dressed as Cass. Yeah. She came dressed as Charlie. That was super awkward to walk in, with a 5 o'clock shadow and a trench coat, and I'm looking kind of like a hobo. And I walk in, with wings. They kind of just let us in and meander around, and here's all these random people kind of just staring at us. But yeah, that was.
We made good friends with people, even though there was 3 of them.
3.
We weren't lonely. It wasn't just us that were, I think it's the fandom bond.
It's a profound bond. There's really something about bonding with people
that like what you do.
Yeah, exactly. And it's...
No one would judge you for it, because they're the same as you. That's
there you go.
That was honestly one of the first times that I felt no one's gonna judge you, and no one's gonna be like, it's just a show. I mean, okay, it is just a show.
But it's not just a show. It's a lifestyle. It's that bad that I said that really seriously there.
I feel like you just quoted, what was that?
Oh, Gilmore Girls!
The first thing we did, we went in, got the front seats in general admissions because we're cheap. Well,
hence why I went as a hobo.
Loud and Swain, there's the talent of the night, and then of course Richard was hosting it. Who was the first one? Wasn't it? It was Sebastian, wasn't it?
Yeah. Sebastian was the first one, and of course Sebastian comes out and he's kind of lot weird,
very personal with his fans.
Yes. Y'all know Sebastian because when you start talking about him, there's really no bleed into that. He's Sebastian. I think we all can agree that he's a little bit
eccentric.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, here's a really weird thing though. Since November, we were only planning to see Richard Spade Jr., aka Gabriel. And it wasn't until the day before that we decided to buy more tickets and ops for others.
We decided to ruin our lives.
And, become broke off our asses, but...
Right. Actually, the actual order was, Yes, my amazing mom decided at the last minute that, like I said, to ruin my life, and go ahead and buy a photo op for Misha Collins, which will also come later. We met Mark Pellegrino, thanks to this one.
Yeah. You met Satan.
And he's the same height as Jensen, so that was kind of surreal.
I was below his shoulder. I was right here where he's standing. It was interesting. The girl with the devil horns that that was adorable. That was really cute.
There was a girl who brought devil horns and put them on Mark, and for a short period, Mark made it his profile pictures.
Mark Pellegrino's panel was probably one of the best I have ever seen.
Mark Pellegrino is one of the most
He's very touchy, though. I mean, I think he called everybody up on stage and like held on to them while they were asking us. Yeah.
He's one of the most selfless actors because he really puts himself out there in the way that his fans aren't uncomfortable to ask him uncomfortable questions. And y'all know what I'm talking about. We're all shippers. Don't act like it. And he's really comfortable taking those questions, and I really admire guys for that because it can get really, it can get really crazy. PhxCon. But I'm not pointing fingers. There was actually a girl that we met who did the whole latex thing with the whole, the whole Lucifer Nick thing, and that was
I've got
really
a picture of that. I might just like post it somewhere here, or who knows. Okay, so
something else that's gonna be held against me.
Yeah. The story of her life.
Oh my god!
Remember, let me do it. This is the funniest
She
thing.
saw Sebastian, so she'll tell the story.
Okay, so Mark Pellegrino and Sebastian Roche had their photo ops at the same time, and we were in line for that. That's where we met our friends Lucifer and Sam, a little Sam friendship. And I was facing the door, and then everyone behind me starts going, "Hey!" And I was so confused for a second until I saw Sebastian freaking Roche walking there. And he waved at me, and I was like, hey, and then
here comes the fun part.
She was turned around the entire time, and he was walking like 2 feet behind her.
Sebastian Roche walked right past me.
So close, yet so far away. You probably would have hugged him, though, if you would have gone to him.
It was true. I was stuck in a Jordan Sparks song. Like I said, if y'all haven't seen him at a con, he is really fit. I'm doing really weird motions right now. He is really fit.
She's trying to extenuate how fit he was.
Yeah, but yeah, that's forever going to be the story of my life. I can never say anything else is the story of my life, because nothing will top that moment. Nothing.
Maybe.
That was kind of a shock to meet Misha Collins. He was very soft and firm, and
he smelled good.
He smells very good. He cleared up the myth that, in fact, he does smell like watermelon and cinnamon, and it's very nice. He's a big, firm unicorn.
And I realized how short we both actually were.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like 5'3". What else? Oh, yeah.
And we met Osric Chow. Master Chow.
He's so nice and really, like, down to earth.
We're about to get some good shit.
I went and talked to him about the Walking Dead parody that he was in on the Hillywood show, which is one of my favorite YouTubers' channels. And you guys probably seen it, but he played Glenn from The Walking Dead on there. We were asking him, like, to what they were planning to do and how great they were, and then he said to us that he was trying to get Hillywood show to do the Supernatural.
And hey, guess where we're at now?
Yeah.
If you go to Hillywood's Twitter page, covered in Supernaturals.
I'm pretty sure Oz was gonna do it anyway, but he did say he didn't want to be Kevin again, for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
that's a thing. Okay.
Oh, heaven's shining down on us. We're going through all the famous people because they're more interesting than us. So one of the friends that we met had an autograph with Mark freaking Shepard.
AKA Fergus Crowley McLeod. Fergus.
If y'all don't know what he's like at cons, you haven't seen the videos or anything, he's really, really impersonal and a little bit
a dick.
Yeah, that's just how Mark is. He tries to be tough. He's small.
He's the embodiment of Crowley. And he really hates cast cosplayers, so don't do that.
So I went to the autograph table with her because she was really, really nervous, scared, yeah. It's Mark Shepard. This guy's been in Doctor Who, this guy's, Firefly. He pops in randomly whenever he wants. He's like a little angel on your shoulder, except that's Cass, So I go up to the autograph table, and immediately he gives us this dirty look because my friend had an autograph with Mark, but a photo op with Misha, and that's what he he had to sign. Needless to say, that was a little bit awkward to explain, but I faced him. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I faced him. I still had the stink eye on me. That's okay. That's okay. Because Mark Shepard deserves to be tough.
What did he say to you when you went up there? When you were leaving?
Get out of here. If I could do a British accent, it would be great. But he said, get out of here. There's no bloody, there's no hell in there, just get out of here. I respected him. It's very hard to keep a straight face when you do that.
At the same time, she went to Mark's, well, I should say Crowley's, Crowley's autograph thing. I went over to Satan's.
Satan's autograph.
That was very interesting. I have no words for it. That was a long line.
I have no words.
That was a long line, though. I don't know. It was like, I went up there, and I had the photo op with him, so that's what I had him sign. And he was just staring at it for a while. He was just looking at it, and then he looks up to me, and he goes, that looks good. And then I started talking to him about how his character, Jeremy Baker from Revolution, aka one of the best shows ever, was one of my favorites on the show, and how, I missed him being on there. And I don't know, I felt like he appreciated that, which I guess a lot of actors would like to happen more because,
underappreciated.
Yeah. They're stars on a show, yet they're only recurring characters in another one. And I feel like actors really like having others see themselves as other than like Satan or, other stuff.
I don't know why this sticks with me, but I really have to put this in there. There was a boy. This boy had picked up his photo op with Misha at the same time we did. And Misha had carried this boy, a little bit younger than us, in his arms. And he was so happy when he got his op. I kid you not, he picked it up and he goes, yes! And then he walked out. And it's more than going to the con and more than meeting these people, it's great to see these kids even younger than us that go to these things, and they're so content and they're so happy being there. And that's really what the con's about. If y'all haven't gone to a con, you need to. I feel like Jared because I keep saying y'all, but that's the only word that I know. We met this couple that actually met, I believe, was it at Dallas Con they met? This was the same. This was the same girl that did the latex makeup with the Lucifer Nick thing, and that was actually really cool to hear because you don't ever hear stories like that, and it kind of gives you hope. It makes you want to go back and try these experiences again.
Yeah, you can find your OTP, and it might be yourself, because that's what happened. Oh yeah, the Impala, our baby. I can die happy. I can say that now. I can die happy. We got to take pictures with both of them. It was Lilith's car, and then what was the other one? I forgot the other one, but. We got both of them. And then we went back down. We were coming down the first time we went down this morning. They were the people who were handling the cars. Let us see the trunk and let us into the driver's seat.
Let us into the trunk. I'll tell you what.
But it was the coolest thing I think I've ever done when it comes to conventions because it's like a fan interaction thing more than anything. And Baby's one of the most lovable characters.
Baby is the biggest celebrity on the show.
I was like freaking out when she was like, oh, hey, you guys want to sit in? Yeah, sure.
Even though there's 5 or 6 different copies of Baby. She's a star of the show, okay?
I remember her when she went in after me.
Oh, no. Don't hold this against me. You're holding this against me.
Yeah, you're never going to live this down. It's going to be on the internet.
No.
She rubbed her ass on the seat. And
oh, yes! I have no regrets.
She rubbed her ass on the seat and goes, this is where Jensen was sitting. And of course, being me, I also said, that's also where Jared has let go of more than it.
And then I continued.
She didn't stop. And then when she got out, we were just like giggling fangirls. It was really interesting.
We're real professionals when we go to these.
We forgot about somebody.
Adam? No, he wasn't there. I'm kidding.
I wish. I was talking
This is the bond we were talking about.
I was talking about the final photo op that we had with Mr. Dick.
We forgot Dick. That's how we started out this whole show.
It's been 2 or 3 months for you.
I know, and we're still focused on
Dick. What? That came out wrong. So did that. Oops.
We were focused on all kinds of dick. No, wait, no, I'm sorry. Misha is not a dick. Okay, they're all not dicks, okay.
Except for the actual dick, because that's his...
Yes, Dick Roman is the actual... What? Oh, we're talking about Spade Jr.
Yeah.
Since I didn't even get into talking about Richard, I totally forgot. Richard was very nice, and he kind of, like I said, they make it feel really personal. He kind of just pulled us in. He was like, "Hello, ladies, how are you?" And of course, he had less people, so made it even more personal. And he was an all-around nice guy. But it was funny. After we were walking out, here's my moment.
Oh my god.
Here's my moment. Matt freaking Cohen, right next to Richard Spate Jr. We were just a few feet away from him. He was on his phone, and he was just hanging around. He was waiting for his husband to finish.
I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the video from his Instagram where he was photobombing the.
If y'all have seen that video,
we were
in there. We were in there while he was taking that video, and I'm gonna go out and say that I offered, hey, why don't we go and give lonely Matt Muscular Cohen a hug? And this one did not want to.
I didn't want to get yelled at and kicked out, okay?
That's true.
Okay, anyway. Dick.
What were we saying?
Something about Richard.
Alright. Anyway, Richard's very nice. We got to his photo op, and we're so excited. And here's the thing, if you guys are ever nervous or anything, don't be nervous to go to cons, especially if you're meeting someone. Because once you're there, they make it so much easier on you. It's not like you're meeting a celebrity anymore, maybe until you walk out and then hits you,
It still hasn't hit me, and it's been...
That's true. If you guys are going and you're nervous, I've seen a lot of people that I follow, and they post, "Hey, oh my God, I'm going alone."
Yeah, even
so
our
nervous.
friends that we met over there, like
Tasha,
you little. She's from Florida, and she went all the way from the humidity over here to the dry heat. I mean, I know
you guys have probably heard of her. She's really big. I think she's really big on Tumblr. Crazy as Me. You guys should check her out. She's bigger than us when it comes to Misha Collins.
There was also Ariel, and her friend whose name is my mind because she left early.
Ariel, Jolene, Kaytee. We're forgetting any of y'all. You're watching this. You're still important. But I mean, on our first con, we kind of wanted to just tone it down first.
Yeah. Take
normal pictures, so that next year we can get really crazy and stuff. Yeah, that was interesting. Maybe next year we'll get a photo op with Matt and actually get to hug him.
You know what? All of our friends out there, thank you for making our first convention like one of the best. Mm-hmm. Even after hours when they're still prepping for the concert.
Now we're getting kind of sad. We didn't plan a closer for this, so we're just going to. We didn't plan any of this, but we're glad we got to talk with you guys, and hopefully you bared through us. Anything else? Last words?
There's a lot of last words. I feel like mine would end up being shit.
Shit it is. Shit in peace, youngins. Shit in peace.